Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip focusing on gold and silver as usual, and I want to mention that I'm going to open the special offer in light of the Memorial Day and also the holiday that we have in the UK. I'll be opening it for 2 weeks, so if you're interested, please stay on. After the clip ends, I will provide more details. I hope you enjoy the clip and have a great break. Bye now. Okay, this is silver priced in US dollars. Silver each time trying to rally, not really making it here. Okay, this was the all-important breakdown where it rallied and really failed seriously and went down and broke under the low of the support here. So this was a major signal for the bearish movement that is likely now to unfold. Now, if I'm right in reading this as 1-2, this could be taken as another 1-2, and we could be talking really now about march to much lower grounds, and that should start this week if this wave count is correct. Okay, it should start this week. If something delays that, I think that I will not be able to use my 1-2-1-2. You can't have a second wave on the lower scale that goes on much longer than this one. Do you see? Then it means that there is something else. The interpretation is not correct. You have to assume that something different pattern is playing out here. We'll have to see what that is likely to be in the circumstances here, depending on the shape of the pattern that will evolve here. In short, if this is correct, that's a 1-2-1-2, you should see in the coming week this. Okay, you don't get that, then a lot of things could happen. It could be, will come down and come up again. There is nothing in the world from stopping you doing that. What that would be, I guess, this. You'll have 1-2, you'll have 1-2, and later on it'll go down. So bear in mind, coming down is not necessarily guaranteeing an impulse wave that's going to crash like that. Okay, of course it could happen, and that will confirm the wave count that I've just discussed, 1-2-1-2. Otherwise, breaking down, not in a panic way, but breaking down and then coming back up, then assume we are still in the second wave. Let's have a look at 60 minutes, and you can see how that played out. I think it's appropriate at this point to treat the price action in this manner. We have an ABC reasonably clear. We'll take this as 1 for now. That's an A, that's a B, that's a C, and down we go in a 3 of 3. Okay, this is gold. That's the daily. After major collapse through support, gold attempted a comeback here. And so far, it's been knocked down by the 200 moving average here, you can see, and the 21. It closed under both, and it closed actually under the support. So, in effect, if you convert this into a weekly scale, you will see that the week ended in a sort of disappointment for gold because it hasn't really managed to sit properly. You see, it's sitting above the 50 moving average. That's very nice. But it has failed to sit inside the trading range here and to sit properly above the support. So that's a reason to be concerned. For those who are seeking to see gold going higher, that's not exactly the best picture you're looking for. And if we switch back to the daily, we got a situation where it popped its head, took the stops and dived. The wave count on the 60 minutes is still allowing for one more pop. You're going to see that in a sec. My preferred reading at this point is to take this as 1-2, and that's potentially a 1-2. So in terms of the time scale and also the price scale, there is scope for it to continue higher very marginally. And then there should be a sharp reversal. I would say going to 1312 is okay. It's still okay. Okay, something like that. And then I would love to see that. Okay, that will confirm my wave count that that's a 1-2-1-2. Now anything else that doesn't deliver this, Anything else would obviously require reassessment of the wave count, and a climb above 1316, as far as I can see, would definitely call for abandoning my 1-2-1-2 idea. We may have to work with this, yes, a 1-2, or we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to take all of that as 1. Do you see? All of that as 1, and that will be a big 2. Okay, there is one more option that I discussed last week. I won't go through that again, and that is that gold will find itself rising to the above 1340, but not necessarily projecting a breakthrough the previous high, but running up in a big ABC that will still take us back to the days of the triangle. Yes, that big triangle that we assume at this point in time here on the weekly, we assume it ended here. Okay, so this was an option that I was describing last week. That would in effect delay a big break in gold by quite a few months. I don't think it's likely, because I see the break in the currencies that are correlated with the precious metals. I see the break there as very serious. It's not for another 2-3 months, it's for now. It's happening right now. So I think this is unlikely. But just to bear in mind in case the pattern really evolves in this direction. Let's have a look at the 60 minutes of gold, and I just want to highlight here a few alternatives for you to take into account. That's 1, that's 2, that's 1, that's an A, that's a B, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. So if I'm right, as I said to you, there could be just one more pop. Okay, one more pop. That will be an ABC, tiny ABC, and gold will rise just above 1308 to complete the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that is definitely acceptable within the circumstances here. As soon as gold breaks back, if we get a break, a solid break under 1296, even 1298, okay, it breaks through this zone, you can comfortably assume that that's your top. Okay, and that will have to be subdivided slightly differently, and then I would be looking forward to this. Okay, and gold will just dive. Hello, I'm back here with some details concerning the offer that I mentioned earlier. If you're interested, you need to get onto my website. You do that by going on to www.wavemastery.com. That's the homepage, and the offer specifically is to be found under subscribe here as a special promotional offer, or under resources. It's right at the bottom, the last tab. So you click on that, and then you have the details. You see it expires on the 11th of June. If you have seen it before and you have not taken action, this is an opportunity for you to check it out. Otherwise, read please through that. You will see all the details. The only thing is, if you come from the USA, UK, and Belgium and other non-EU countries, you don't have to pay the VAT, so you get really the low price, which is 79 euro per month instead of 159. VAT charges are applicable only to EU citizens. It's funny, Belgium is excluded because I'm based in Belgium, so there is an arrangement. Otherwise, read through that. If you come, let's say, from the US, all you have to do, you choose this tab if you go for the daily service. If you go for the weekend service, and read through what that implies, you get a trial in either case. For the daily, you get a trial 7 days for just 9.99 euros. For the weekend service, you get a trial of 2 weeks for $4.99, but that really gives you access only to the weekend videos. From time to time I add some bonus video midweek, but you can't always count on that. So for example, you want to have the trial, you want to try what's going on for 7 days, and you want to see if you like it. You don't have to do anything, then it will trigger the plan, the reduced price plan that will be good for 12 monthly discounted payments. Okay, so that's good really for 1 year. You just click on that. That takes you to the page of the payment. You will see here special offer. It starts with a trial, then it kicks in the plan. That's my official name. Okay, so it's going to me. Everything is fine. If you have a PayPal account, it should be no problem. If you don't have a PayPal account, get in touch with me. I can still receive money through Skrill, and we'll see if there is other way for you to pay. You want to arrange, it depends, but the easiest is really PayPal, because then you're really registered on the website and everything is automated. You know, it's just easy. Okay, so after you pay, you fill in the form. It takes you back to my website. You choose, you log in, and you need to get in touch with me once you do that, because there is an extra layer of security, and I will provide you the necessary information to have full access to everything. Okay, so let's go back to the website here. If you like just to stroll around here, there are a few articles you might want to take a look. Is this website for me? Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Right here, resources. There are lots and lots of charts under chart galore. You might like to take a look at that. There is the recommended reading list, useful links, private policy, very standard terms of use. Private policy, I don't mess up with your email, with your details. I don't do anything with it. You just go on PayPal, you pay. All I need is just that you fill in the form properly, because if you are from the EU, I need to know from where you're coming. If you're outside the EU, I also need to know, because if there's a VAT check on me, you know, so I need to show if you are due for VAT payments or not. So I really appreciate if you give me the details. And that's basically it. If you have any question, really don't hesitate. Get in touch with me. Here's the contact us. Name, email address, message. Fill in that little thing here. Please check that your email is correct. I had a guy contacting me about a week ago and asked me some questions, but I couldn't get back to him because the email didn't work. So I don't know what he did. He didn't give me the right email. It's a shame. I want to help. I want to reply to your questions, but you've got to make sure you give me the right email, okay? Other than that, I look forward to see on my website. I can help you whichever level you are. Even if you are very advanced, I can still, I believe, help you. We can exchange some ideas, and I think it will be beneficiary to you. So that's all for now. Enjoy your break and enjoy the clip. Have a great time. Bye now.